Activate the wealth code with salt. The 3-night ritual to unlock your money. Let me ask you something, and I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. Have you ever felt that pang of anxiety right before opening your banking app? That little knot in your stomach when an unexpected envelope arrives in the mail? Do you feel like you're running on a treadmill, sweating, giving it your all, but the scenery around you never changes? You work hard, you follow the rules, you're a good person. But money, that energy of abundance you see others enjoy, seems to be allergic to you. It arrives, greets you shyly, and before you can even invite it to stay, it's gone. It slips through your fingers like water, leaving you back at square one, with the same weight on your shoulders and the same question in your mind. What am I doing wrong? That feeling, that frustration. It's like living in an invisible prison. The walls aren't made of brick, but of not enough. The bars aren't made of steel, but of debt, of bills, of postponed dreams. It's an invisible wall that has risen between you and the life you know, in the depths of your soul, that you deserve. A barrier that steals your sleep at night and keeps you from that financial peace, that simple, blessed breath of fresh air you so desperately need. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and listen to me closely. That prison is not outside of you. That wall was not built by anyone else. It has been fed by your fear, your frustration, and the negative energy you have absorbed day after day, without even realizing it. That barrier, that wall, has a name. It is an energetic block. Today, I am not just here to teach you how to see it. Today, I am giving you the map to find the key. And more importantly, I will teach you how to use it, not just to open the door to that cell, but to tear it down forever so it can never trap you again. If you stay with me until the end of this video, I will reveal the secret ingredient that 99% of people overlook when performing these rituals, which is the true reason they don't work for them. It is a mental shift so simple and powerful that it will activate everything I'm about to teach you. If this speaks to you, if you feel this message is for you, subscribe right now and turn on notifications, because you are about to change the rules of the game. And this is where your logical mind might start asking questions. Salt. Really? Isn't that just an old wives' tale? And that's a valid question. So let's elevate the conversation, because we are not talking about superstition. We are talking about fundamental physics. Everything in this universe is energy, vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts are energy. Your fears are energy. Money is energy. Think of salt not as a condiment, but as one of the purest and most ancient minerals on earth. The white gold of our ancestors. From the Egyptians who used it to protect their temples, to the Romans who paid their soldiers with it, which is where the word salary comes from. Humanity has instinctively known that this humble crystal possesses extraordinary power. Why? Because its perfect crystalline structure, that geometric lattice you can only see under a microscope, acts like a black hole for negativity. It is designed by nature to capture and dissolve low, discordant frequencies. And what is that discordant energy? It's the invisible, sticky residue that accumulates on you every day. It's the energy from an argument with your boss, the vibration of an envious comment, the heaviness of constant worry over bills. All of it clings to your energetic field. Imagine that your aura, your personal energy, is a brand new, pristine sponge at birth. Light, porous, ready to absorb everything good. Joy, an unexpected opportunity, $1 million idea. But over time, without proper cleansing, that sponge becomes saturated with the energetic grime of daily life. It gets heavy, hard, and eventually reaches a point where it can't absorb anything else. Worse, it begins to repel good fortune, because there is simply no room for it to enter. Does that feeling of being stuck sound familiar? That is your energetic sponge, crying out for cleansing. You cannot pour clean water into a glass that is already full of mud. First, you must empty the mud. That is why salt is not magic in the sense of a parlor trick. It is spiritual technology. It is a high-pressure energetic shower. Today, we are not just going to clean the surface. We are going to perform a deep detox of your financial soul, to leave a clean, fertile space where abundance can finally take root and grow. Now that you understand the why, let's move on to the how. To that sacred moment when intention becomes action. This is the first practical step to reclaim your power, and I call it the Great Purge. It's a 3-night protocol, deceptively simple in its execution, but transformative in its depth. You will only need 2 items you already have at home: salt and a clean pair of socks. And regarding the salt, I want to make a very important point. Ideally, you will use coarse salt or pure sea salt, the kind you can feel and see as individual crystals. The power of this first step lies not just in the number I am about to give you, but in the conscious act of separating and counting each grain. It is a gesture of intention. Each grain you count is a blockage you are identifying and preparing to eliminate. Now, I know exactly what some of you are thinking. What if I only have fine table salt? Do I have to go out and buy more? Well, do not let a minor detail stop you from beginning your transformation. If your grains are too small to count, the intention adapts. In that case, instead of 7 individual grains, you will take 1 small spoonful of salt. The energy and purpose are the same. Remember, the tool adapts to your reality, but it is your intention that gives it power. Alright, ready? Here is the process step by step. Step 1. The seeding night. On the first night, just before you surrender to sleep, take a quiet moment. Hold the amount of salt you've chosen in your hand. Either the 7 grains counted 1 by 1, or your spoonful of fine salt. Close your hand. Feel its texture. Feel the ancient energy it contains. The number 7 is universally powerful, representing wholeness and spiritual perfection. By choosing this amount, you are declaring your intention for a complete cleansing. Now, place that salt inside your left sock and put it on. In many energetic traditions, the left side of the body is considered our receptive side. By placing the salt there, you are symbolically giving it permission to access and clear the channels through which you receive energy from the world. Sleep with it on, trusting that this simple act is initiating a powerful purification process. Step 2. The morning release. The next morning, the very first thing you will do is remove the sock. Take that salt, which has worked all night absorbing stagnant vibrations. It is crucial that you do not discard it in your household trash, as the intention is to remove this energy from your living space entirely. The most effective way is to flush it down the toilet as the water carries it away. Perform the most important act. Close your eyes and say aloud with conviction, "With this salt, all that blocked me is gone. Debt, fear, and scarcity no longer belong to me. Today, I declare myself cleansed, free, and open to receive." Don't just say the words, feel them. Visualize the water carrying away not just the salt crystals, but also the invisible chains of worry and negativity, leaving a clean void in their place. Step 3. The purification cycle. You will repeat this exact process for 2 more nights, always on the left foot. 3 nights in total. Think of it this way. The first night breaks the surface layer of negative energy. The second night begins to pull out the deeper roots of the blockage. And the third night completes the cleanse, leaving your energetic field recalibrated and ready for a new frequency. And a friendly warning. During this process, pay attention to your body and your dreams. It's very possible your dreams will become more vivid, or you might even feel a bit more tired or emotionally sensitive than usual. Do not be alarmed. This is not a sign that something is wrong. On the contrary, it is evidence that the ritual is working. It's like a detox. The body must purge toxins to heal. You are not getting worse, you are purging. You are healing from the inside out. For 3 nights you have done the deep work. You have emptied the muddy glass. Your energetic field, once a saturated heavy sponge, is now a blank canvas, recalibrated and ready. But we will not leave it empty. Nature abhors a vacuum, and if you do not consciously choose what to fill it with, the old energetic clutter will try to return. That is why, on the fourth morning, we shift from purging to planting. You are no longer a passive sponge. As of today, you become an active, deliberate magnet. We are going to build your physical anchor for prosperity. This is what I call the beacon of abundance, an object that will anchor the new frequency you are creating in your home. First, choose your vessel. Don't just grab any old plate. Find a bowl or a dish that you find beautiful, something that brings you joy to look at. Think of this object as the womb for your new financial reality. It must be a vessel worthy of the abundance you are about to invoke. Fill it with your coarse salt, creating a clean foundation, a bed of pure potential. Second, the seeds of wealth. Now take 7 coins. It's important they are of the highest denomination in your country. This is a powerful symbolic act. You are telling the universe you are ready to receive the best, not the leftovers. You are not asking for handouts. You are claiming your worth. You will take each coin one by one, and before burying it in the salt, you will hold it in your hand and say aloud, "I am a magnet for wealth, which flows to me with ease and joy." Feel the weight of the coin. Feel the truth in those words. Then, push it into the salt, visualizing that you are planting a seed from which countless opportunities will blossom. Do this with all 7 coins, turning the process into a deep meditation on deserving abundance. Third, the catalyst. Once your 7 seeds are planted, you will take a cinnamon stick and place it vertically in the center of the bowl, like an antenna. Cinnamon, with its warm aroma and fiery energy, has been used for centuries not just to attract, but to accelerate. It is the catalyst that will ignite the engine of your manifestation. This beacon will not only attract money, its frequency will attract the right ideas, the perfect clients, unexpected calls, and creative solutions to old problems. Now, where should you place this powerful object? You have 2 strategic options. You can place it near the main entrance of your home, so it acts as a guardian that magnetizes and draws in all the good energy that crosses your threshold. Or you can place it in the center of your home like the living room, so its vibration radiates from the heart of your life into all areas. Choose the place that resonates most with you. And once a week, as a small ritual, bring your hand to the bowl and gently stir the salt with your finger. Visualize that you are reactivating the energy vortex. This is not just a decorative object. It is your energetic battery, your visual anchor, a constant physical reminder of the commitment you have made to yourself. It is the beacon that will guide you, even on days of doubt, back to your innate power to attract and create. And now we have arrived at the heart of this video. The moment I asked you to wait for. Everything we have done so far, the purge, the planting, has been setting the stage. We've built the most incredible car, we've put the keys in the ignition, but now you need to know the fuel that makes it run. Without this fuel, the most luxurious car is just a useless metal sculpture. You can have the purest salt from the Himalayas, the shiniest coins, and follow every step with military precision, but if you lack this final element, nothing will change. And I tell you this because this is the reason why countless rituals and prayers fail. This is the piece that most people miss. The secret ingredient is not another object. It's not an exotic herb or a specifically colored candle. The secret ingredient is invisible. It's intangible. It is a state of being. It is called anticipatory gratitude. Let me explain this because it is the fundamental law of the energetic universe. The universe does not speak English or Spanish or any human language. The only language it understands perfectly is the language of frequency, the language of vibration. And your vibration is not emitted by your words. It is emitted by your heart. It is emitted by your feelings. When you place the salt on your foot from a place of fear and desperation, whispering, "Please, I need this to work," the vibration you are emitting is need, lack, desperation. And the universe, which is a perfect mirror, will return to you more situations that make you feel needy, lacking, and desperate. Anticipatory gratitude shatters this cycle. It is the most powerful act of faith that exists. It consists of feeling the emotion of the desired outcome before it manifests in your physical reality. So, when you take those 7 grains of salt, do not do it by asking. Do it by giving thanks. Close your eyes for a moment. Don't imagine paying off your debts. Feel the weight lifting from your shoulders now that they are already paid. Feel your body relax. Feel how you can breathe deeper for the first time in years. Don't wait for the call with the job offer. Feel the burst of joy and warmth in your chest as you hear you're hired. Don't visualize a number in your bank account. Feel the calm, the security, and the expansive freedom of knowing you have more than enough. Do not ask from a place of lack. Give thanks from a place of abundance that is already yours on the energetic plane, just waiting for the right vibration to materialize. Salt is the excavator that clears the mud and rocks from your path. Your intention is the key that starts the engine. But anticipatory gratitude, that is the high-octane fuel that propels you toward your destiny at a speed you never thought possible. Always remember this. Energy does not respond to what your mouth says. It responds to what your heart already feels as truth. That and nothing else is the master key. So there you have it. It's not just a ritual with salt. It's a conscious reset of your energetic reality. A transformation in 3 acts. Phase 1, the Great Purge, where you had the courage to face and cleanse the past that weighed you down. Phase 2, the Beacon of Abundance, where you planted deliberate seeds to build your future. And most importantly, the Master Key. Anticipatory gratitude, the fuel that activates and accelerates the entire process. Do not just believe me. Test it. Commit to these 3 nights. Give yourself this opportunity to start anew. You are infinitely more powerful than you have been led to believe, and you have an ancient tool waiting in your kitchen to be activated. If this message resonated with your spirit, join our community of seekers by subscribing to Mind and Heart in Harmony. We share guidance like this to strengthen your journey every week. And now I want to hear from you because this space is our community of support and transformation. Comment below. I am ready to unlock my wealth. Not as a simple phrase, but as a declaration. A contract with yourself and with the universe. Seal your intention right now. I will be reading every single one of your decrees. Your healing journey doesn't end here. I, who know the map of your soul, know the exact next word your spirit needs. The video you see on your screen now is not an algorithm suggestion. It is a divine appointment. Trust my guidance. Tap the screen and allow the masterpiece of rebuilding your world to continue.